You're unbelievable.
Again today, and the extra 300. This is the Red Bull version. It's single engine aerobatic plane. It's got no flaps, it's tail wheel, and very similar in a lot of respects to a Spitfire. And we're going to take off, and we're going to have an engine failure, okay? And we're going to see if we can get it back on the runway. Now, my technique for doing this is somewhat different to the way you'd be taught in a flying school. If you're a student pilot, you're taught that if the engine fails, you lower the nose and you land dead ahead. Okay, you're looking 45 degrees either side of the nose. That is the correct procedure for an engine failure on takeoff. Whether you've got any runway left or not, that's what you do. Okay, my technique is once we're airborne, we turn 30 degrees either to the left or the right. This is Manston. It's got a huge long runway, but I'm going to turn 30 degrees to the right, and I'm going to pick up speed. I need at least 200 kilometers an hour, which is not very fast actually. It's about 120 miles an hour. The more speed we got, the better. Okay, so but I'm not going to do it under 200 just yet. I'm going to aim for 200 kilometers per hour, and once we get 200, I'm going to kill the engine and see if we can do the dead man's turn. But it's essential that we get that 30-degree turn in before we suffer from the engine failure, because the engine failure on takeoff is critical. That's the most dangerous part of the flight. Once we're airborne and once we've got our airspeed up, we're a lot safer than we were when we're at lower speeds, low to the ground, because that combination is quite deadly. So we're going to increase the power now, take it up to 200 kilometers an hour, but I must put that 30-degree turn in. So we're on a heading of west at the moment, so we're going to go turn right onto 240. Okay, here we go. Full and free movement on the controls. Brakes off. Full power. We should become airborne. There we go. Airborne. Drop back. So we've got to make that 30-degree turn now. So it's pretty much over the top of the control tower, onto a heading of west. We've got nearly 300 there, so we'll kill the engine. Engine's died. So we need to come around to the left now. We are a glider. Don't forget, we mustn't stall. If we go too slow in this manoeuvre, we will stall the aircraft and we will crash and die. Okay, we must not stall the aircraft, so we've got to take it very carefully in the turn, and we can flare just there. Not too much, not too much. There we go. And we are down. We've landed to the left of the runway. We're on the concrete, but that's a good emergency landing. That worked. Although we were going significantly faster than 200. Okay, so this time I'm going to redo it. The extra. Right, let's go. There we go, airborne, onto west, 200 knots, kill the power, lower the nose. got to get that aircraft around. There's our runway. But if we don't do the 30-degree turn, we've got no chance of getting this aircraft back down onto the runway for our emergency landing. And that's Graham's technique for the dead man's turn. Okay, and there we are back at our starting point. So let's just review that again from the outside angle. Okay. Flight. Replay mode.
You're unbelievable.